a new angle of my room. What? This is insane. Yup, as you can see, I got a desk here. I cleaned it off just for this occasion. There's my my thing, where I have my TV right there, and I got a random Trolls poster for some reason, and Scarlett Johansson. I don't remember why I put those up there. And that's my bookshelf where I also keep like my collectibles and like some Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff. Sorry if it's a little bit messy. I don't get a chance to like reorganize it all that often. But I bet you're wondering, why are we in this angle? Well, I got something to show off. That's right. We're doing an unboxing video. Look at all these Mutant Mayhem figures. Whoa. Don't worry, I'm not going to become a permanent like toy review channel. Unless you want me to, I will easily do that. I'm kidding. Maybe sometimes. But look, point is, these are figures for the new Mutant Mayhem movie, and my gosh, I am so excited for this movie. It's like, if you follow me on social media, especially Instagram, you know how excited I am for this movie. I keep sharing like a bunch of the stuff, the Ninja Turtles social media thing, like shares for the movie, and I've been like posting my journey of like getting these figures, which I'll talk about a bit later, and like I just keep going on and on about it. And to all my friends who follow me on Instagram and who are annoyed by all this, I'm not sorry, and I will not stop. I'm gonna keep on doing this forever. But going back to the figures, something that I was sharing a bit like on Twitter, I think, was that when these figures were first released, they're by Playmates. They were first released in stores, mostly at Targets. They were really hard to find for some reason, at least in physical stores. I think the Turtles were available online, which is how I got them. I did I ordered them online, and then like I went to the stores and picked them up there. But they were just like hard to find in stores. The Turtles, like I said, I was able to get them online. I should really stop repeating myself. But the other characters like Splinter, Bebop, Rocksteady, Leatherhead, and the newest character for this movie, Superfly, were just like nowhere. I think the villains, those villains that I just said, were like available as like a 4-pack, like on Amazon and a few other stores, but like online. But like I could not find them in any physical stores whatsoever. And I remember going like multiple days, like going back to the same Targets and Walmarts, just like trying to find these figures. And there was a few times where like my mom, when she was like out for work, and she was so nice, she decided to check them out, and she was able to find me Splinter, Leatherhead, and Rocksteady, I believe, in one store. And so then that day I was just like, wait, can we go to this other Target really quick? I just want to check. And I found Bebop, I think, and also the Turtle Tots, which were Target exclusives. They're like the baby turtles in the movie. And I realized, oh dang, I have everyone. The only one I need left is Superfly for like the basic figures. I mean, like I know there's like all the cars and whatnot, like they're like transportation vehicles. I don't like, like the motorcycle and the pizza wagon, but I decided not to get those. I don't want to waste too much money. But yes, the only one I needed left for like my collection, at least, to feel complete for this first wave is Superfly. I need Superfly. And a few weeks ago, my family and I went to a vacation to like a few cities away to go to the beach. And I remember like on the way back home after our whole beach day was over, I saw a few Targets, and I was just like, I kept asking at every one of them, could we stop? I just want to check if they have Superfly. And none of them did. So all those cities that I went to have failed me for not having Superfly, okay? And then like a few days later, I think my mom just like found one at a Target that we had already visited. I guess maybe they had a restock or something. But I had all the characters now, this first wave of figures, and yeah, I am so happy. I got everyone's, one of them fell. But I have them all in here, and I decided I'm gonna unbox them. I wanted to do this weeks ago, but that Spider-Man video that I was working on, you should check it out, by the way, it took a bit way too long than I wanted it to create. I can't speak, but it is out, and now I can finally work on these and open them up because, oh man, I can't wait to open these up. And I should say, there is an April O'Neil figure. However, at the time of this recording, she is only available in like this pack that comes with the Turtles and Bebop. And I already had the characters, like in their like, just the regular characters in their single boxes and whatnot. And I thought about rebuying them, or like even like returning these and just getting that one so I could get April, but I have lost the receipts. But I decided to ultimately go like, no, I'll just like wait until they hopefully release April, because I believe they got to, right? She's like a major Ninja Turtles character. How could she just like not get her own figure and only be like delegated to like this pack and whatnot? So I know they have another wave coming out later, so with the other characters from the movie, so hopefully April gets her own release. Basically, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have April. However, let me get this. I do have a gun. I got the Nerf gun of the new Ninja Turtles Nerf gun, Mutant Mayhem, and I'm not really a Nerf collector, not even as a kid. I actually think I do have one Nerf gun, and it's also Ninja Turtles related. It was for the 2012 show, and yeah, I just thought this looked neat, so I thought, sure, why not? It looks cool. I'll get it. It was only like $14 or something when I ordered it, so yeah, we're gonna open this too. But anyway, let's get started. Let's start with, obviously, the leader in blue. And let me make sure. Yep, here we go. Leonardo. Alright, let me just, oh, I think I got some scissors that I can use, too. Alright, Leonardo. He's always been my favorite, by the way, ever since I was a kid. Leonardo's always been my favorite turtle. I think back then it was because my favorite color was blue. It might still be. Not sure. But, like, I think I would still say Leonardo's probably my favorite. And, here we have it. Leonardo. The leader in blue, look at that. Does whatever it takes to get his ninjas through. We got him with his swords, and it also came with this thing. The turtle figures usually come with this thing where you could like take them off and it'd be more weapons for him to use. And it also came with a little turtle. I'm assuming this is him before he was mutated. And yeah, let's take a closer look at him. Look at that. Yeah, Leonardo with his two swords. Here we got his thing so he can hold his swords on his back and his shell. That's great. Man, the way it looks really, really good. Definitely does a good job of capturing like the style. We'll see this later on with the other figures, but it does a really good job capturing the style of like the movie and translating it to figure form. It looks great. I love his little smirk here. I believe that's a smirk in his eyes, and like the shade of blue looks really good. I really like this shade of blue. I don't know what it is. I just really like it. And yeah, his L, his initial on the belt buckle. Like when the Turtles designs do that, obviously an homage to the 80s Turtles. That's great. Yeah, looks good. Next one we'll open up is Donatello. He's a fellow that has a way with machines. Here we go. Here you have him. Donatello, and he has glasses in this version. And according to the thing in the back, it says that he, quote, his dream is to become a game developer by day and K-pop star by night. So that's pretty cool. We're opening this up. Donatello. This is my sister's favorite turtle, I think. Her favorite color is like purple. So yeah, I guess that's like when it comes to us, we just like our favorite turtle back then was just like whichever was our favorite color, I guess. So there we go, Donatello. There he is with his bow staff, and he also comes with like a little phone, I guess there. And he came with another set of that thing that I told you that you take them off, extra weapons, some headphones, probably to listen to some K-pop music with, and also a green turtle. Again, probably him before he was mutated. And yeah, let's take a closer look at him. Donatello, here he goes. That was bad. Donatello, wow, yeah, with his bow staff. And he also has like a smartphone here on in his little fanny pack. I think it could be removed. I can't do it with one hand, but hold on, wait, man, this is terrible. I think it can be removed. I think it can be. I can't right now. Maybe it can. Maybe it can't. Whatever. Point is, it's there. That's great. And he's got glasses. This version of Donatello has glasses. I think some people didn't like it. I think when I first saw the concept art, I wasn't really into it, but I think it's growing on me. I like it. I think it adds some personality. He's got his face looks great. Like I love this right here. And yeah, he just looks good. Look at that. Oh yeah, and he's got a thing to hold his bow staff here on his shell. We did Leonardo and Donatello, so the next one I want to do is Raphael. He's the one with the most attitude on the team. Here we go, Raphael. He looks really big. He looks bigger than the other ones, which I think is pretty cool. I always like it, like when like they portray him as like the bigger out of like all the turtles. Like I always like when they do give them like size differences. They did the same in like 2012 and especially in Rise. Raph, ooh, the angry one. He got his sai, his iconic weapons, and we got this thing as well, extra weapons, and little turtle, pre-mutated him, I believe. Now Raphael with his sai, and of course he's got the things here to hold the sai on his belt, on his belt buckle. And yeah, looks good. He's definitely a bit like a slightly bigger compared to the other turtles. And like I like that you could see the little like scratches and stuff like showing like that he's kind of rougher than the others. Wow, 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 yeah. He looks really, really good. I love it. Now, Michelangelo. You always know where to find him when it's party time. I hope someone is getting that. Does anyone know that I'm saying the lyrics from the 2012 show? Please someone tell me like that you got that. Michelangelo is always one of the first few turtles I ever like get when it comes to stuff. Like I remember back during the 2012 show when I was watching that, I would like the first turtles that I think I got were Leonardo and Michelangelo, and unfortunately I didn't collect the Rise figures when they were out, and I don't have them all unfortunately. But the first one that I ever did get was Michelangelo, so I guess that means something. Michelangelo is special. I do really love him a lot. He's great. Michelangelo, baby! Woo! Look at that. He looks great. He's got his nunchucks, which I said before, Leonardo's my favorite turtle, but I think like Mikey's weapons are like my favorite of like the 4 weapons that they have. It just looks so much fun. Ooh, yeah! You just swing them around, probably accidentally hit someone with it, then you go to jail for assault. You know, all that stuff. Hey, look, extra weapons and a little turtle. Michelangelo. I'm sorry, I have to play with these. These are like so fun to hold. We got the M, we got the thing here for his like nunchucks, and I like his face the most. I think like it's the most expressive out of all of them. It's great, and yeah, he's fun. He's fun to play around with. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Michelangelo, the party dude. He's great. Now that we've talked about the 4 turtles, we have to talk about, of course, their sensei, their father. And that is, hold on, it's taking a while. Splinter, who in the movie is voiced by Jackie Chan, which honestly, that casting is so good. Man, Jackie Chan is voicing Splinter. I love that so much. Let's see, we got his new design here. Splinter has always gotten like such drastically different like designs with like every version of like the turtles. Like I think like he's probably like out of the main cast of turtles, I think he's the one that like goes through the most changes. Either him or like the Rat King, I think. Probably the Rat King the most, but like if we're talking about just like the main cast, and it's probably Splinter. And we got Splinter with his glasses. I think this is the first time Splinter has had glasses, right? And his cane, which is actually, whoa, a weapon. And he also came with this as well. And yeah, that's pretty neat. Splinter, like I said before, his like thing can like his cane that he's got here is like I can't really show it well because I got one hand doing this. I really should have found a better way to do this, but there we go. Yes, eventually it's a weapon, so he can like attack people. Not like that though. It just looks like he's stabbing his crotch, but like yeah, it's great. I love that he has glasses. I just think that's really silly, but I like it a lot. And yeah, overall pretty solid Splinter design. The tail definitely helps it like stand, I think. So that's good. But yeah, Splinter looks fun. But yeah, I love the way he looks. So after like talking about the heroes, the Turtles and Splinter, very important characters in the Ninja Turtles franchise, I thought let's go into the villains next. However, I want to show these off first. I mentioned these, I think, a little bit ago. But we got the Turtle Tots. These are the baby versions of the Turtles. I guess when they're young and they're still in training. The Turtle Tots, yay! I love how they look in this. Like, they look so, like, derpy and everything. Like, I think I showed this to my sisters, and one of them said, Raphael looks like a thumb. And I just thought that was hilarious. Now we've got the Turtle Tots. Wow, look at that. They look so cute. Michelangelo has another nunchuck, but it's like really hard to get on his like little hand because for some reason they just won't go in there. But hey, look, we got Leonardo here, and wow, look, they're adorable. The Turtle Tots, man, they look so adorable, but they also look super derpy and like it's just a good mashup. I like it. Like, look at that. Like, just like the way Donnie looks makes me laugh. With his glasses and everything, he looks like a Muppet, but like one that's not taking like one that just looks like I don't know how to explain it. He just looks derpy. He's great. And man, yeah, one of my sisters said that Raphael looks like a thumb. You decide if you think he looks like that. And yeah, that's Leonardo. He's got 2 swords. And that's Michelangelo. He has his nunchucks, but for some reason I tried really hard to get it on the other hand, but it just won't get in there. But yeah, I do really like the way they look. Again, super derpy, but also pretty cute. Like they just look great. So we've talked about the good guys. Now we can move on to the bad guys, and I feel like it's best to start with, if I can find, yes, here we go. Let's start with probably the most iconic Ninja Turtles bad guys. We're gonna start with Bebop and Rocksteady. First, Bebop. Bebop, who is voiced by Seth Rogen, which, like, gonna be honest, I kind of saw it coming. Like, when I heard Seth Rogen was working on the movie as, like, a producer and everything, in my mind, like, before the casting was announced, I was gonna be like, he's going to cast himself as either Bebop or Rocksteady. I can see it. Not that that is a bad casting choice, like, for the most part, I think I really love a lot of the cast that they've gotten for this movie. Like, I mean, they got Post Malone as Ray Fillet, but basically, I love the cast, and you know what? I think I'm fine with Seth Rogen playing Bebop. But I just wanted to say, yeah, in my mind, I had a feeling he was going to be either Bebop or Rocksteady, and yeah. Bebop, whoa, or should I say, wow, because that's what it says here. He's got a big old gun, and he also came with this extra weapons, and yeah, just look at him. Wow. Bebop here. I believe in the movie, like from what I see from the trailers and like commercials and like promotional images and stuff, like I believe his snout is actually longer than this, but I don't know, maybe they couldn't get it to like the point where he would still be able to stand even he had like a big longer snout, but still pretty good transition to figure. He has a big old wow tattoo. I wonder what that's all about. He's got here and like his like tiny feet. It's pretty funny. Like I like the designs in this movie and how they exaggerate certain features in like the when we see in the trailers and stuff. It's great. He got his pink hair and like these things. I wonder if these are turtle shells or if they're like real turtle shells. I can't speak sometimes. And yeah, there's his booty. I don't know why I decided to turn around like that. I'm not good at improvisation sometimes. Point is, yeah, wow. That's Bebop. Since we talked about Bebop, we got to talk about Rocksteady, voiced by John Cena in the movie. Look at that, look how big he is. Fun fact, this is not the first time John Cena was tied to the Ninja Turtles franchise. In the first season of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he played the main villain, Baron Draxum. I believe in season 2 he was replaced by Roger Craig Smith, I believe. And yeah, I just think that's neat that like John Cena has 2 big roles in Ninja Turtles projects. Look at this. He's so big that his arm had to be like disconnected, so you're gonna have to pop that in. Wow, man, you're a chunky boy, Rocksteady. Rocksteady, whoa, look at that. He's got a gun too. I look how big his snout is. Like that's great. He also came with these weapons. Okay, I think they did a really good job translating Rocksteady's design into like a figure form. Like yeah, he definitely has like the long snout like he does like in the trailers and stuff. And yeah, I just like again, like I said, I really like how they exaggerate features in this, just making him like ginormous. Like he has a big old head, and like look at that. It's just like such a funny looking design. I dropped him, but it's so great. This is I think becoming one of my favorite Rocksteady designs. Like. He has a gun. And yeah, he's got the like I wonder if like he's like an army soldier in this. Like maybe he used to be an army soldier before like he got mutated. But like he's got those pants. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, he looks great. And of course you gotta have him next to Bebop. Who do you think is packing more, Bebop or Rocksteady? Now let's go on to another one of the mutants we're gonna be seeing in this movie. Leatherhead, who is voiced by Rose Byrne, I believe is her name. I'm excited to see how she plays the character in the movie because like I mostly know Leatherhead from like the 2012 show. Like I know that character's appeared in other stuff before then. I believe in the 80s show, Leatherhead was kind of like a Bayou kind of character, like something like from Princess and the Frog or something. That's probably not a great example of like what I'm trying to explain. I'm just like trying to say things as I'm opening this, so I don't know what I'm saying. Point is, like I mostly know, like when I think Leatherhead, I mostly think of the version of the 2012 show, and so yeah, I'm excited to see. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm excited to see how Rose Byrne plays the character. It's too loud. And now we got, hold on, let me get the tail right. Leatherhead, whoa, also with a gun. And look at that, like got a cool hat, and like I'm assuming there's the things so you could like store the gun in there, and also came with this, more weapons, they all come with it. Yeah, look at it. I love the way it looks. Leatherhead. I don't know why I put it backwards. There we go, Leatherhead. The design definitely gives me like 80s vibes with like how Leatherhead looked like in the 80s version with the clothes and whatnot. The hat, I love the hat for some reason. I just love the way this Leatherhead looks. It's great. He's got, and Leatherhead's got these goggles and stuff, night vision goggles, I'm assuming, and this gun. I'm assuming, I believe Rose Byrne is Australian, so maybe they're giving Leatherhead, I can't speak, Australian vibes, you know, right? Oh, who put the shrimp on the Barbie? That's not what they say, and that was a terrible Australian accent. Man, but yeah, Leatherhead, pretty cool. And the final figure we have now is Superfly, who in the movie is voiced by Ice Cube. Get it? Ice Cube. You know, he's playing a character named Superfly. I love it. I love that pun so much. It's great. And also, I didn't really get a chance to talk about this. I was seeing how this is the last figure. I should really say it. I love the packaging. It looks great. Like this whole art right here is great. And I love like the art on the back and how they each come with their own thing. It's just like their own character bio. It just it looks great. I love the way the packaging looks. I probably should have said that like 5 figures ago. Let's open this guy up. This fly guy up. Superfly. Yeah, this was like my white whale for a little bit. Where this one was like the hardest to find. I told you I went like I spent a good amount of my vacation just looking for you. But I wasn't able to find you. I just want to have Ice Cube Superfly in my hands. Now I finally get to do. So this is a pretty proud moment for me, I think. This is really special. We're watching something really, really heartwarming right now. Superfly, baby! Yeah! Ice Cube Superfly. Look at that. The wings took a while to put on. It was kind of difficult. But hey, look! He's all together and he's got a gun too. All the villains got guns. This could be a laser also, or it could be some mutagen related thing. I don't know. But still, he looks great. He came with these. Let's take a closer look at him. Superfly. Sorry he was down. Oh man. Like I said, it was really hard to find him, but man, I have him. And again, I just gotta mention, Ice Cube, you know, who was a famous rapper, is voicing a character named Superfly, and he's a giant mutated fly. I don't know, I love that so much. It's just like, it's like a perfect, like, silly Ninja Turtles pun name, like, you know, for something so ridiculous, and it's like, it's so great, I love it. And like, design-wise, like, I love the way he looks in this movie, like, again, like, how they exaggerate features, like his giant claw, and like, how he has, like, this, he still has a shoe left from, like, when he was, like, obviously, he might have gotten stuck there when he was mutated. He's got a little fro, too, and he's, like, oh man, and for what I've seen in the trailers and stuff, Ice Cube does a really good job playing him. I'm excited to see that performance, and like, oh my god, I think this is my favorite like design of like the mutants in like the movie, and like figure wise, I think this is my favorite, and it must be because like, you know, it has to be my favorite because it's so hard to find. But for real though, I do like it a lot. Like I love the wings and everything. I can't get it to stand up because I'm holding my camera right now, and yeah, but it looks great. I like the details, like the ripped shirt and like the shoe, again, like I said, and like this ginormous claw right here. That's great. I put the gun on that hand because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go on that, not on this. But yeah, it looks great. Superfly, 6 in the morning, police at my door. That's what he said in one of the trailers. It's great. But yeah, Superfly, he's awesome. I love it. Now, the final item we're going to be looking at, the Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem Nerf gun, ages 8 and up. I mentioned this earlier, but I think I have one other Nerf gun that is also Ninja Turtles related. It was like, it looked like Leonardo, and like it's like based off the 2012 show. I think that's the only one I ever had as a kid. I think maybe I was interested in Nerf, but like none of them either looked all that interesting to me, or maybe like I just like thought maybe they were too expensive. I don't know, but still, I think it's pretty neat that I have this now. Got it out. Ah, man, I love the artwork on this. Like, oh man, the graffiti look, and you see the turtles. It's just like, oh my god, it looks really good, honestly. Like, yeah, this looks good. And it came with 10 of these 10 darts. So let's put them in here and see if it works. Man, oh man. If someone tries to break into my house, I'll be all like, nope, you better not. I got this. You better watch out. Yep, it works. So overall, yeah, these figures are great. They all look super good. I'm happy to have them in my collection. This It's pretty fun. I'll use it responsibly. Don't worry. I'm only gonna shoot it with at my friends when they don't see. And yeah, I'm excited to see what figures we get next for the Turtles for Mutant Mayhem, the next wave. Hopefully April's one of them. Please let April be one of them. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know if I should do more of these unboxing videos. I had fun with this. And yes, yeah. I'm tired now. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh wait, I should probably clean that up.